jury heard 5 weeks of evidence, 5 weeks. And after careful deliberation, the jury reached a unanimous verdict. They found Donald Trump guilty on all 34 felony counts.
President Biden addressing the criminal conviction for former President Donald Trump today. He said it is irresponsible for Trump and his supporters to call the process rigged. He also said Trump does have the right to appeal, which he will be. Donald Trump says he will appeal his conviction just one day after that New York jury found him guilty in that so-called hush money trial. Tonight, CBS's Michael George is reporting from outside of Trump Tower.
Former president and now convicted felon Donald Trump said his team will appeal a New York jury's guilty verdict as he railed against the judge.
We're going to be appealing it on many different things. He wouldn't allow us to have witnesses. He wouldn't allow us to talk. He wouldn't allow us to do anything.
Trump was convicted on all 34 counts of falsifying business records related to a payment his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, made to adult film star Stormy Daniels ahead of the 2016 election to keep her quiet about an alleged sexual encounter. Legal experts say her salacious testimony may be one area the defense targets for appeal.
The defense asked for a mistrial right after that testimony, and I think we can expect to see that again in an appellate brief.
As he has throughout the trial, the presumptive Republican presidential nominee once again claimed without evidence the case was orchestrated by his political rival.
This is all done by Biden and his people.
President Biden, who'd remained silent throughout the trial, pushed back Friday, noting it was a state, not federal case.
Donald Trump was given every opportunity to defend himself, and it's reckless, it's dangerous, it's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict.
Sentencing is set for July 11th, just days before the Republican National Convention. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Now, this case accounts for 34 of 88 criminal charges brought against Donald Trump in 4 different cases. We want to take a look now at where those other investigations stand. Trump is charged with 4 counts in Washington, D.C. over his alleged efforts to undermine the results of the 2020 election. A U.S. district judge scrapped a March trial date as the Supreme Court is considering his presidential immunity claim. Trump is also charged with 40 counts in Florida for his supposed mishandling of classified documents after he left office. Just this week, a judge rejected a request for a gag order in that case. No trial date has been set there either. And Trump and 14 others are facing state charges in Fulton County, Georgia, for their alleged attempts to overturn the 2020 election results. There is also no trial date set in that case. If you would like more coverage of this trial, just head on over to KREM 2 Plus. It is free to download on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.